Poverty, is it a vulnerability, or is it a lack of knowledge, or is it a lack of cash? I believe poverty is lack of cash. Vulnerability. A vulnerable person can be used in many ways. Vulnerability is used by the world. In society, the rich becomes richer, the poor becomes poorer. Where does this difference comes in? Everywhere there is a upclass society, there's a medium class society, and there is a society which is just living for their means. How does this difference comes? The difference comes because there should be a lower class society, a society which is just living for their means, so that there is an upper class society. That's the logic. But is that a lack of character in the society which has no cash and stands as a lower class society? Or is that a lack of knowledge or a vulnerability in a person that has made them to be a poorer person for their entire life? I believe it is the steps taken by an individual to come out of their stand, out of their poverty, in terms that they can do to compete with the world and see where there is in areas where they can compete and become rich, in areas where there is richness, where there is knowledge, where there is growth, where there is happiness. Poverty is not just about cash. Poverty also involves happiness in a person. Poverty should also have a certain amount of happiness. So the rich, are they super happy if they get all that they want? The middle class, are they less happy because they are not getting what they really want, or they are striving to become richer? The inadequate knowledge of the vulnerability in a person, the inadequate knowledge on the stance of how people have become richer, going to the roots of how ideas have been formed. New ideas, that's the logic. New ideas that can break the society, ideas that can bring innovation, ideas that can make sure to uplift you from a certain zone. It is the ideas that matter. It is the ideas that matter. If there is a place that you are not able to grow, or you don't see growth in a place after a lot of struggle, there is no use to survive in a place that is going to lead you into poverty after poverty. There's no growth cycle at all. You need to find ideas where you can grow, where you can survive, where you can use your knowledge, and that knowledge can raise you from the level where you are, from the poverty zone, to a zone that you have happiness for generations and you have happiness for your entire life. It is just one life, friends. You want to live a life of poverty for your whole life, or you want to live your life to the most that you can, not out of the control of any person, but the means by which you can live, and you don't have an attitude of being poor at all. Failure is not a reason to become poor, or to say I'm a poor person. It is the ideas and the innovations that you bring into the society, and that which becomes something valuable to the society. That's where you step out of the zone of poverty into richness. So, poverty is not vulnerability, poverty is not about knowledge, poverty is not about the inadequate strength of a person. Poverty is all about the lack of cash.